Hi, welcome back into the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. Today is going to be a mommy and me video. My daughter wanted to be in the video, so I said, hey, why not? So this is my daughter,
Ariella.
and she just wanted to say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Today's video topic is going to be about be careful who you allow to watch your children. And why this is so important is because not everybody who watches your children have their best interests at heart, right? Matter of fact, some people, they don't even like kids, right? Or sometimes they flat out don't have the patience for them, or they might not even like your children, right? So before you ask somebody to watch your children, have discernment. Watch how they interact with your child. Watch how your child interacts with them. And if your children or your child is of age where they can, let you know what's going on, ask them, how do you like being around them? How do they make you feel? It's important to protect your children, right? Because your children are your most prized possession and their innocence is really important. And you don't want to allow anybody to mess that up, right? Just because you need childcare. And I get it, right? Not all of us are able to stay home, right? I am blessed to be able to be home with my children. I'm blessed to be able to pick them up from school, to take them to school, and to do a ton of different activities that when I was younger, my mom was not able to do it. And matter of fact, she brought up to my remembrance, my mother did, hey, like, isn't it a blessing that you're actually able to stay home with your kids? And I was like, yeah, you know what, it is, right? And don't get me wrong, sometimes it can be a sacrifice because now we have one income versus two, but I feel like that sacrifice for the time being while they're small is completely worth it, right? Because I care about how people treat my kids, right? And I'm not a person that is going to allow everybody to watch my children. I'm just not. There's people in my family I would never allow them to watch my kids. I'm gonna be 100% honest, and I don't care who gets offended by that. I just won't. And you have to be really careful, even especially around family, because when things happen, it happens from people that are closest to us, right? Because we have our guard down. We think, well, that's mommy, that's daddy, that's sister, that's brother, that's cousin. They're not gonna do anything. But sometimes, right, they are the ones that can do the violating. That could be a myriad different ways, right? So it's not always just physical. It can be verbal. They can be talking down to your kid, ignoring them, rolling their eyes, neglecting them. It's a bunch of different things. So the point of the video is to be mindful, right? To be careful of who is watching your kids and do not be so thirsty to just have a sitter. And again, I'm going to say it again that I understand as parents, we do need breaks, right? Sometimes we need somebody, hey, if they could just take them for a few hours, I'll be okay. But don't be so thirsty that you don't pay attention to the signs, right? Because sometimes the signs are right in front of us. Sometimes people will verbally tell you, I don't want to be bothered with kids. And because you are so thirsty to have a babysitter, you don't hear it. But then your child pays the price. So I just wanted to ask my daughter a question, and I wanted to ask you, how does it feel for me to be able to pick you up and be there for you when you go home from school?
Good, because you get to hang out to me. You don't get to go to work because you don't have work, and you get to spend, and we get time with me because you can go to the shop or go take me somewhere, just like you took me to the park today.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, and it's really important for me to spend time with my children, right? Because they are small, they're only small for such a short time. And before you know it, they're big. And I have three boys as well, and I have big teenagers, and the time has flown by so quick. And matter of fact, when I had them, I was a lot younger and I was chasing a career at that time. I'm not going to lie. So my two oldest, I did not stay home with them. I wasn't so easily available for them. But the last two kids that I had, it was really important. I changed my mindset on a lot of different things, and I realized I want to be there for them because they're only small for a short period of time, and before you know it, they get big. So the point of this video is just to be mindful who you allow to watch your children. Not everybody who says they can do it or smiles in your face is a good care provider. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.